Hello, welcome to day 2, December 2nd. Yesterday was work, so not that exciting. And then after work, Jim and I binge watched The Ark. Can't decide if I like it or don't like it. I don't hate it, but I definitely don't love it. It's just kind of me. But we did do that. So I want to go show you my advents for today, and then we'll go over the favorite things. And then I think, because one of my favorite things is a helpful tip, we'll do helpful tip today too. So day 2 and day 2. So the one I made for myself, this is this mini. I think this was an actual mini, not a leftover. And I think this came from Chelsea Lux. But good choice to go from here to here, I think. So, I started working on a pattern, but I don't like it. I went ahead and, so I don't know what I'm going to do with this particular advent, but after I show you this one, I'll show you what I've been doing for the other advent. So, scissors would be helpful. Alright. So this is day 2 from my swap. Oh, it's perfect to be the next color. So this was the first color and this is the second color. And very happy and Christmassy, and it's nice. So what I did is I started some tiny grannies, and I know I can get at least one more, maybe 2 from this. And what I think I'm going to do with the colors is make them bigger. I don't think I'm going to try to do like manga ones, but I think 3 colors is good. And then we have 24 days, so if we can do 3 colors, and then that'll give us 8 different squares, and hopefully I can join them together and make a cardigan. I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna need more than the 24 days, so I may steal from this, but more than likely I won't. More than likely this is gonna be pulling from leftovers or from regular skeins. I might just take some natural and put the natural in between the 8 different colors of squares. Yeah, but if we can get 3, that'll be nice. But if we get 4, that'll be really good, because 4 times 8 is going to give us 48 squares. No. It's going to give us 32. Why? 24, 32. It'll give us 32 squares. So, yeah, I don't think that'll be enough for a cardigan, but it'll get us close. But even if it just maybe can do the front and the back panels, and then maybe I'll knit sleeves, or who knows. But I like this color, I really do. Thank you to my trading partner. That was super nice of her. So favorite things. The first thing is silly, but I use, instead of barber cord, I buy the cord on a big spool, and I can't remember how many yards it was, but it's a lot, and I've given away quite a bit to other people, and I have really long pieces for sweaters to try on. I have shorter pieces that are for sleeves, so putting the sleeves on hold, that works really great. I had, this one was a gift, but this one is an in-between. Can use it for sleeves or for trying on to some degree. This is the one that is really cool because if I have, and I'll just go ahead and pull this out because this will be easy. So if for some reason I forgot, which has happened more than once, forgot to put my stitch stoppers on the end of my project, and I had stitches and didn't realize it, and I started knitting and I had a drop stitch over here, I can put this on this really short cord, put it on the 2 needles, and slide the fabric over to the drop stitch, pull the cord out, pick up my stitch back up, put the cord back on, and slide the fabric back over and go back to knitting. And I didn't have to tink back, I didn't have to undo a whole bunch of stuff. I just used a teeny tiny piece of barber cord. So that's another one of my favorite things. Another one of my favorite things, and my husband will attest to this, is I love stitch markers. So to show you, this project has a lot of cables. So in between every cable, or surrounding every cable repeat, are stitch markers. So there's a marker at the beginning and the end. So that means there's markers that show when it's just reverse stockinette. And then there's a marker for each cable. When I have enough of the same color, same type of stitch marker, I prefer, so if I could, I would have put like a beaded marker only for my 6 row repeat or 6 stitch cable, and then for the 12 stitch cable I would have done maybe diamonds or hexagons, and then for this one that's in the middle, I would have used something even, you know, completely different. So just to keep those stitches separate so that I know you're back on the cable, you're back working on your separate pattern. This is no longer one of these stitches, it's the other one. So that's what I prefer to do. I'm not always able to do so, but it is my preferred. So that gets at least some information on my favorite things. And then helpful tips, which both actually, all of those were helpful tips. Use stitch markers to keep track of your repeats. But another helpful tip for me is, I have arthritis and I've had it for very, very, very many years. It's actually why I quit cross stitching in 1989, 1990. I stopped cross-stitching entirely because trying to do so was just very painful. Crochet still tends to hurt my hands in here. It just really makes them sore. But I still do it, but I just can't do lots, which is why we only had 2 baby squares, because that's all my hands could take for today. But I alternate. So I'll work on this project for a little while, which are size 5 or 6. Size 5 needles. So this sweater is knit on size 5 needles. This sweater is on size 7 needles. Pretty sure it's a 7. No, it's a 6. So this is on the 6. So I have a 5 and a 6. And then I have another project that I just finished. That's on a size 9. And so I just try and not work on the same project over and over, to give my hands a bit of different movements and different size of needles, so it's a different feel. It really helps. And knitting honestly keeps my hands looser. If I don't knit for a day, the next morning my hands are stiff, and it takes me a good 30 minutes to get them where they'll open up all the way or close all the way, because they're just too stiff. So those are my not how-tos, but helpful hints. I think tomorrow I might try to add a little tutorial video inside the Vlogmas, but I don't know if that'll work, but I'm gonna try. I did find a mistake in my cardigan, so I'm gonna have to drop down in my cables and recable that section. And I thought maybe that might be something somebody would be interested in, is how to do that. So I may put it in my Vlogmas, but I may instead just do a separate tutorial just so it's easily found. I haven't decided yet. If any of you have preference, let me know, or I might put it in both. But anyway, I hope everyone's having a good December. Look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow, and have a great day.